Welcome, everyone, to the fourth annual Care Day for Misophonia 2026. We are thrilled to have you here, and we are just incredibly excited about this day ahead. Um, we are first going to just take a couple of minutes to orient folks to the day, and at 11:10, we will start our first true session. But to get us started, let's take a look at the schedule for today. I'm Dr. Zach Rosenthal from Duke at the Center for Misophonia and Emotion Regulation, and I am welcoming you. At 11:10, we will shift over to Doctors Margaret and Pavel Yastreboff, who will give our keynote. And then throughout the day, you can see here we have speakers who will be presenting selected research that our advisory team nominated as kind of top research in the last year to share with you all so that you can have a sense of what's happening in the world of misophonia research. And we hope you find it interesting and practical and hopeful. You can also see here right around the middle of the day Eastern time, we have our first of two conversational breakouts. Care Day, the C in Care Day is conversations. And so Care Day is really all about us trying to bring the best of the research from the last year to you so you can understand it, so it makes sense, so it's practical, so it's hopeful, and importantly, so that we can have conversations. And so you see, we have breakout one at 12:55. We will have a second breakout. If you look further down the slide, you see breakout two later on in the day at 2:40 Eastern time. All of these times here you can see are Eastern Standard Time. We know there are folks from all over the place here today. And so we appreciate you working with your time zone and the times we have here to attend the talks you want to attend to. In the afternoon, here, our time, after our breakout, we have additional talks. And finally, as we get closer to the end of the day, we have a really special event, which is a call to action together, where we want to have a broad discussion and conversation with everybody about what we can all do together to raise awareness for misophonia. And at the very end, from 4:30 to 5 Eastern Time, we'll have a question and answer session. And that will be for anybody who hasn't had a chance to really talk about the things or ask questions about the things that they would like to talk about or ask about throughout the day. So, very exciting day, lots of great stuff ahead, lots of really exciting things to talk and learn about. Before we go further, we want to thank all of the people who have made this day work. There are many people who have done incredible work to make this day a thing. This is our fourth year in a row doing this, and we want to thank the Brown family in particular and the anonymous donors who have provided the funding to support the time and the effort to make this day happen. So thank you to them. And our advisory team is really critical to this work. These are advocacy leaders in the world, and you can see on the left side of the screen who our advisory team consists of. Thank you to all advisors. The advisory team nominates the research studies that get selected. So these are the folks you have to thank for choosing the studies that will be presented today. On the right side, we want to thank our communications team. These are folks who have really put in just relentless effort to try to raise awareness, to spread the word, to get you all to register and get you all to share registration with the people that you care about. We have 1,400 plus people registered for today. 1,400 plus people. This is a record-breaking number of people for this event. And really interestingly, and I think quite fun to recognize, there are people here from all around the world, all around the world. We know we have people from the US and from Canada and Mexico and Puerto Rico. We know we have people from all over Europe. We have people in Australia, in various parts of Asia. We have people all over. And if you're interested, you could share in the chat. I would encourage you to. Why not? We're all going to be here together. You may share where you're from right now. I see a couple of people are right now from Texas, Connecticut, from Florida, Greece. Amazing. Please share where you're from. And this really, if you follow this, you will see what a global audience we are and what a global and large group of people we are. We are all over the world and we are a large group of people supporting this work. So thank you to everybody. Here, I just want to acknowledge that we have, along with our co-hosts, SoQuiet.org and Misophonia Research Fund, we have here all of the different links. If you're curious and interested in being a part of this community online, there are many different links here. This is a lot to look at, so I might encourage you to take a screenshot and join any of these social media channels or YouTube channels or anything that looks interesting to you to stay really engaged in all of this work. I'm going to turn this over to Lauren here to speak about an event that's really exciting that we want to encourage you to register for.
Yeah, thanks so much, Zach. First of all, it's just really exciting to be here today for this really important international gathering of voices. And if you were interested in carrying on the conversations that you have participated in here today, we encourage you to join us at the Misophonia Research Fund, as well as our partners at Duke, So Quiet, and the Misophonia Research Network in the fall with the second event of the Misophonia Collaboration Forum. So some of you may have been able to participate last year. We are bringing it back again and really excited to bring it both virtually as well as in person in Atlanta, Georgia. And the event will be held Saturday, October 3rd. The goal of this event is to create a forum for exchange. And so we bring together researchers, individuals in the lived experience community. So those of you who may have misophonia, those of you who may advocate or just be loved ones or be in the community in some way, as well as clinicians for a day of dialogue, for a day of thought generation. And we're really focused on building a path forward. So discussing and brainstorming strategies for the future to have an impact on the lives of those with misophonia in many different ways. So we need you. We need all of you to join us. Your voice is important as we discuss ways to take things from where we are now to where we need to be from the perspective of clinicians, researchers, and lived experience community. And so we really encourage you to join us. Excitingly, we are opening registration today. And so you can go to the link here, and perhaps we can put that in the chat as well. You can go to our website to learn more about this year's event as well as last year's event and register. And so registration is free for virtual attendance, and we've really tried to keep costs at a minimum for in-person attendance. And it's just really a great opportunity to continue these conversations. So looking forward to not only today's discussions, but also to see many of you there.
Thank you, Lauren. Hope everybody registers for this great event. We are at the 25th anniversary of the term misophonia being named, and we are fortunate here in just a minute or two. We're going to shift over to a different Zoom room, and we're going to hear Doctors Yastreboff, the two Doctors Yastreboff, Margaret and Pavel, and they're going to talk about their experience naming the term and what they know about the field. So just recognizing 25 years since this word was named, we've come a long, long way together. Friendly reminders throughout the day, please keep your microphone and camera off during the whole event, any of the events. We really want to be especially sensitive. We want to limit any distractions. If you accidentally turn your camera or microphone on and it causes a distraction, we will just go ahead and manually turn it off. Please be mindful of others and avoid actions that you think might be triggering to anybody, which in this audience, we shouldn't need to list all of those things, but things like eating, drinking, etc., while you're on camera or when your microphone is on. Please do everything you can to be respectful and mindful of everybody else who's here and is really interested in supporting people with misophonia. And please do not promote any materials throughout the day with any monetary costs. We've gotten feedback in past years that that's not something that people really like to see. So please, if you're someone here who has things you'd like to sell or market, please don't do that if it has any monetary cost. That's not the purpose of today's event. Chris?
Thank you so much. I'll try to be fast. I know we're a couple minutes into the